got rejected, so I was like, I'm done.
Well, sad day.
I know. Don't you hate getting rejected when you think you're gonna get it in, and then you don't? It sucks, because I want some sex.
Well, I'm sure that someone will be happy to provide you that.
I know. So you're coming up?
Unfortunately, I can't.
Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Today we're going to be talking about why women hate Midtown. Alright? What I want you to do is go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Watch the video if you like. Press like. If you don't like it, press dislike. And if there's any feedback that you can give to help me get better, I do appreciate it. Alright? Now let's get right into it. Why women hate Midtown. Alright? See, a woman, greatest power that she has is men's sexual desires. It's her biggest weapon. It's her ultimate weapon. See, most women that work in a job place, it's because of a man hiring her to be in charge. And most men that hire women hire them because of their looks. Take the secretary at a job. Most secretaries work for a boss for sexual desirement. It feels better to have a woman there, something he can look at. And a lot of bosses occasionally may be able to have sex. Being that he's a superior one, a lot of secretaries do sleep with their boss to maintain their job, to maintain power over him while he thinks he has power over her. Take a stripper, for instance. A stripper goes to a building and takes her clothes off for money because she knows that the desirement of a man, he's willing to pay for that. It's the same thing with porn. See, if all hell fails and a woman can't get a job, she can't think for herself, and she didn't use her look to get things legally, she's willing to sell her soul. She's willing to sell her body to get ahead. In most cases, this is where women is gaining all of their power. Look at the music videos. Most of these artists that sing, especially women, have to get naked to do so. Look at the magazines. When you go inside the mall, you have 90% of stores that are geared towards women's sexuality. Now, when you start intaking the Midtown knowledge and the Redpill knowledge, you're able to remove those weak sexual desires that you have, because you start gaining the knowledge of the woman. You start learning the nature of the woman, and you start realizing that she's been taking advantage of your desires your entire life. But once the red pill is taken, you're able to sit in front of a woman. She should be able to get naked and you not budge. You have to understand, a strip club owner is not thinking the same thing as the guy that goes to the strip club. He understands the weakness of the man that's coming to the strip club, but he also understands the weakness of the girl that's taking her clothes off to get naked, to get the money to bring back to him. It's the same thing with a pimp. A pimp doesn't treat a woman the same way as the trick that pulls up in the car. It's the same thing with an escort who has a madame. The madame is not treating her girls the same way that she's gonna treat other women, or the way the men are going to treat her. She's gonna play a dominant role, and she's gonna have a red pill in order to control them. This is why women are fearing Midtown. It's because Midtown men, psychologically, you're gonna be removing your desirement because you're gonna be focusing more on yourself to get better, and women won't mean that much to you. But to a woman, you're giving off traits of a Chad and Tyrone. So think about the Chad and Tyrone. A woman doesn't try to talk to a Chad and Tyrone. She doesn't try to win the Chad and Tyrone over that way. She tries to win the Chads and Tyrone over through sex. That's why the Chads and Tyrones get sex, because sex is the woman's ultimate power. When the blue pill is already giving a woman the world and giving her everything she needs, she doesn't even need to give him sex. And in a lot of cases, if you're a very good guy giving a woman everything she won't even give you sex unless you buy something for her. She'll prostitute herself to her own husband. She would take advantage of his desirements within the relationship because sex is her ultimate weapon. Guys, you have to understand that Women are not as smart as they try to portray. They just good at using their sexual desires to get men to go along with them to appear smart. A lot of women are not going to be smart unless they're standing next to a smart man that's giving her the knowledge that she needs to actually get ahead. Most women are dumb. Like, take a woman who doesn't have a boyfriend, right? And the guys know that she ain't got no boyfriend. So the guys automatically think that they have a chance with her, especially a blue pill guy. Like, oh man, she's single, she's flirting with me, I may have a chance, right? So he starts to agree with her on everything that she does. He agrees with her. The more he agrees with her, the smarter she feels. But she's just taking advantage of his sexual desires. And she starts to believe that she's smart because he's going along with it with anticipations of thinking that he's going to get her. But take the Chad and Tyrone, the guy that doesn't give her any attention at all. Now she's like, what do I do? What do I do? He's not giving me anything. He's not doing this. He's not doing that. Let me take my clothes off so he can see it. Let me bend over in front of him. Let me show him my titties. Let me do something to draw him in. And 9 times out of 10, she's going to use flirtation and she's going to use sexuality to drag him in. Now, when you go MGTOW, a woman won't be able to use that. That's what she's going to hate, is that her ultimate weapon is taken away from her. Now, when a women are forced to start chasing men and start trying to put themselves in front of men, it's going to drive them crazy that they're unable to use their brain to get ahead when their sexuality don't work. Now, in the coming years that are coming up here, a lot of you MGTOW men, you're going to turn into the Chads and Tyrones because you're going to go back to having sex. It's just that you're going to have so much red pill knowledge. You're going to be unable to pair bond with a woman. You're going to be unable to fall in love with a woman because you're going to have the same reaction as a woman. You can't turn a bad girl good. When a good girl is going bad, she's going forever. When a man goes red pill and MGTOW from a blue pill, he's going forever. This is Anthony Spade. Hopefully you understand why women are going to hate MGTOW. And MGTOW, correct, is a state of mind. A lot of people saying it's not a movement. It is a psychological movement. It's not like the slut walk. It's not like the feminist movement. It's an entire different low-key psychological movement that's going on right now. But when majority of the men do that, then we would be right at Isaiah chapter 4 verse 1, where every woman will be chasing a man, begging for marriage. But until then, let's practice Proverbs 31st verse 3. Do not give a woman energy or power. She will destroy the kingdom. When you feed into her sexual desires, you're giving her the power because she turns her sexual desires on to conquer you. This is Anthony Spade. Hit that subscribe button. Hasta la vista.